it's a Stromboli kind of day. So I'm going to walk you through, some people call these calzones, I guess, same difference. So I'm going to walk you through this fun and simple lunch or dinner or snack idea. And we're going to start by greasing a cookie sheet. We're going to get our dough pressed out. All right, so we'll get this rolled out, and then we're going to spread it out from the center to cover the bottom of the pan. I'm going to try not to tear it like I just did. It doesn't have to go all the way to all the edges, really, but and I'm only going to use one roll for this. It's just going to be our lunch today. Close these gaps back. I'll show you how that should be good right there. I have to not obsess about it not being in a perfect rectangle. All right. We're going to sprinkle some Italian seasoning mix. This is the stuff you buy to make your own dressing. We're going to sprinkle that onto the dough. Just to give it some nice seasoning. 1 packet per roll of pizza dough. This seasons the dough nicely, and then obviously just seasons the whole dish. They didn't have the regular Italian dressing, so I got the zesty kind, but I think that's fine. We're going to put a little bit of just tomato sauce down. If you want to make your own tomato sauce, or if you want to use fresh tomatoes, that's fine as well. I'm going to get this open, and then we'll get it spread around. I don't want to take it for granted that everybody realizes when you open a can with a can opener, you should also open a corresponding hole opposite that so that air can escape as you're pouring the contents of the can out. Otherwise, a suction will be created if there's not like an escape vent, and you'll have a hard time getting the contents out. So we're just gonna spread this around. Easier said than done. I didn't want to get so close to the edges because I'm going to need to try and seal the edges. This is going to be about half of this can. That's good. So about half of this can. The rest of that can will be used, I make my own taco meat. We're going to cover this. You can use whatever shredded cheese you like. I'm going to use some cheddar and Monterey Jack. So let me do a little cheese grating, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is about 6 ounces of shredded cheese. I use bar cheese. Another little tip for you, it's best if you want something that's really going to melt nicely to buy the bar cheese. When you buy the pre-shredded cheese, it has stuff in it that keeps the shreds separated, but that results in it being a drier cheese, even if it's the same kind of cheese. So even if you buy, a bag of shredded cheddar, it's not going to melt the same way as a bag of, or as a block of that same kind of cheese. You can use as little or as much as you like. just for this size Stromboli, I think this is going to be just the right amount. And you can literally put whatever toppings you want in this dish. We're just going to go simple with some pepperoni. I sometimes use breakfast sausage. I really like the taste of breakfast sausage, but you could do some seasoned ground beef. It's really anything you want. Sometimes I'll put like sauteed onions and bell peppers in it. You could do spinach. Again, any kind of cheese, whatever kind of cheese you like, whatever veggies you like. I just want it to be simple. I'm gonna hope that I'll be able to get this folded over onto itself. So it's gonna be like a double pepperoni because I'm gonna put pepperoni all around. Obviously, you know, bacon or Canadian bacon, ham, whatever toppings you would traditionally find on a pizza, or even non-traditional things. You could still do all kinds of combinations. The concept behind this is just more that it's an enclosed pizza. It's like a pizza pocket, pizza wrap. Y'all start crossing your fingers now so that I'll be able to get this rolled up. I like lots of meat on my pizza, so we're gonna put in a few more pepperonis. I won't have anything else to do with these pepperonis anyway. Sometimes if I make lasagna, which is generally, I make that with a combination of ground beef and brown breakfast sausage. Sometimes if I have little pepperonis left from making pizzas or Stromboli, then I will include those in my lasagna. So let's get a couple of spatulas. Let's see if I can get this folded over. Y'all got your fingers crossed? Let's do one at a time so I can get up under it. This is going to be easier said than done. I'm going to have to do it with my fingers. Put that back in there. I think it'll work. I'm going to try and just seal the edges. I know I'm going to have a little bit of runoff. More to the center. Okay, it's coming along. And then we're going to cook this per the directions on the package of pizza dough, which is 425 degrees for 6 to 10 minutes if you've done the pre-bake. Obviously, I'm not doing a pre-bake, so I'm going to do this for about 6 minutes. See if it's done enough on the bottom that I can flip it over. If not, it'll be fine just staying like this. And obviously, it's not exactly a uniform shape. But there's my little Stromboli, ready to go into the oven. For for about 8 minutes. It wasn't quite getting done enough, so it's been going about 8 minutes. I'm gonna attempt to flip it over. I think to make it easy on myself, I'm gonna just grease another pan and then we'll just do a flip that way. So again, cross your fingers. Get this one greased. We'll put this pan on top like this. Obviously, my first pan is hot. And let's see if we can pull this off. Yeah, okay, that worked. Scooch that over a little. Put it back in the oven and we'll let this go. So we've got a little bit of leakage happening there, but that's okay. Back in the oven. We'll let it go another 8 minutes since it took about 8 minutes on that first side. And I didn't do the pre-bake, so that makes sense. And then I'll be back at the 8-minute point to show you if it's done or not done. We'll go from there. All right, let's see what we got. Baby Boone, can you move please, honey? He likes to help. Baby Boone, move, honey. Thank you. Ooh. Let's see what we've got here. Oh yeah, I think that's done. We've got some browned edges. And just FYI, I've made this before, but it's been a long time. So that's why it maybe wasn't coming back to me so readily how I'd done it before. And I have made like a whole cookie sheet before where I've got one roll on the bottom and then another roll on the top if I'm feeding the whole family. But since it's just me and Richard, obviously that's our whole family, but since it's just the two of us, I didn't need a whole Stromboli. That's a lot of food still right there for just 2 people. We're gonna let it cool for a little bit and then we'll cut it open and look inside, and then I'll do a little taste test. Cooling for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna cut off some for myself. Let me get a plate. I hope you can see inside there. And let's do a little taste test. Actually have some snow in the forecast, I think, for today, friends. How funny is that? Yeah, that's good. It's almost a little bit salty. I'm sure just because of that Italian seasoning mix. But that's a nice amount of filling there. Again, you play with it. You do as much or as little as you like. If you want to go meatless, you go meatless. That's a nice little treat. So give this a try. Let me know how it turns out. Thanks for watching.